Hi everybody. Welcome to my online English class. To those of you who are new to my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Madam Zeti. Hi, nice meeting you guys. Alright, so before we get started with today's lesson, first thing I want to show you a video. Let us watch a video first, alright? Pay attention to the type of sentences used in this video. Cuba perhatikan jenis-jenis ayat yang digunakan di dalam video ini. Okay, let's watch it.
Dad's running.
I'm running.
Dad isn't running.
I'm not running.
I am running. I'm running. I'm not running. Are you running? He is running. He's running. He isn't running. Is he running?
Well done, everybody. So, did you guys notice what kind of sentences are used in that video? Perasan tak apakah jenis ayat yang digunakan di dalam video tersebut? Well, sebelum Madam bagi tahu, I want to show you 4 more examples of the same sentence type. Madam nak tunjukkan 4 lagi contoh ayat yang sama dengan ayat-ayat yang ada dalam video sebentar tadi. Okay, let's see example number 1. I am having lunch. I am having lunch. Example number 2. She is reading a storybook. She is reading a storybook. Example number 3. They are playing football. They are playing football. And example number 4. Are you doing your homework? Are you doing your homework? Alright, so today we are going to be looking at present continuous tense. If you don't know, no worries, we are going to look into this in details. Kalau you have learned this before, kalau kamu dah pernah belajar tentang present continuous tense, then just consider this as your revision. Present continuous tense is used to talk about things that are happening right now. How do you actually use present continuous tense? Tadi kita dah tengok apa kegunaan dia. But now, macam mana untuk kita guna present continuous tense in a sentence? Okay? This is the formula for present continuous tense, which is, first, you must have verb to be. You must have a verb to be in your sentence, followed by kata kerja or verb with ing at the end. Okay, so remember verb to be and verb with ing. If you still are confused about this formula, no worries, we are going to be looking at it in details now. Let's go. So, to show you how is the formula applied, macam mana kita gunakan formula sebentar tadi, I will use the 4 examples that I have shown you earlier. Madam akan gunakan 4 contoh yang Madam tunjukkan sebentar tadi. Alright. The first example that we have just now, I am having my lunch, and then she is reading a storybook, and they are playing football. And the fourth one is, are you doing your homework? Can you spot all the verbs to be in these 4 examples? Yes, if you got it right, bravo. But let us see what are the verbs to be in these four examples? Okay, the first one in the first sentence is am. In the second sentence, it's is. The third sentence is are. And the last one in the question is again are. Now that you know all of the verbs to be, which are am, is, and are, what do I mean when I say verb with ing at the end? Look at the examples one more time. Number one, do you see the word having? Yes, having over here, you see it has ing at the end. And having comes from the word have, H-A-V-E. Okay, but in present continuous, have becomes having. And in the second sentence, you can see there's the word reading. See, from the verb read, we put ing at the end, so it becomes reading. And the third sentence, playing. It's from the verb play, but you put ing at the end and it becomes playing in a present continuous sentence. Dalam ayat present continuous, perkataan play, kita tambah ing selepas play dan menjadi playing. And in the fourth example, which is a question, are you doing? So doing is in present continuous tense because we have are and then we have doing with ing at the end. Alright, moving on. So how do you know which verbs to be to use? Untuk mengetahui verb to be yang mana satu yang kamu nak guna sama ada am, is or are, you need to remember what subject you are using in your sentence. Kamu kena tahu subjek yang kamu guna dalam ayat kamu itu sama ada ianya singular subject or another one which is plural subject. Okay, so let's see what are the singular subjects. Okay, here you can see a table with singular subjects over here. So the singular subjects or single means one. So the subject is only one. Ada satu sahaja subjek dalam ayat kamu tu. The first one is she or he and then the cat, satu seekor sahaja. The boy, seorang budak lelaki. Alina, and last one, my father. You can see here when the subject is singular or satu, we use the verb to be is, followed by the verb with ing. These are some examples, which are reading, cycling, cooking, hanging, and playing. There are loads more because we have, obviously kita ada banyak lagi verb. So ini hanyalah example of verb yang ada ing. Plural subjects. Plural subjects mean more than one. Bermaksud subjek kamu ada lebih daripada satu. So we have, for example, we, they, the boys, because ada S kat sini, the boys, banyak budak lelaki. Alina and Lisa, and then the cats. Okay? The cats with an S, so meaning ada banyak ekor kucing. And for plural subjects, we use the verb to be are. Alright, the verb to be are, followed by all the verb with ing. But as always in the English language, we have some special cases. So in this case, for the subject or for the pronoun I and you, these two are always special. Dua ni memang sentiasa special. So for I, use the verb to be am. This verb to be is only for I. Am ni hanya untuk I sahaja, not with any other subjects, not with any other pronouns. Hanya untuk I, okay? And then for you, now in English, you can mean two things. You membawa dua maksud. Satu, you boleh merujuk kepada awak, which means seorang. And you boleh bermaksud kamu semua, which means ramai. Okay? But you, walaupun kamu maksudkan seorang or kamu maksudkan ramai, you will always use the verb to be are. You sentiasa guna verb to be are. And of course, followed by the verb with ing. Okay, now let us see some of the spelling rules as shown in your textbook on page 45. So, macam mana kita nak tukarkan kata kerja or verb tadi untuk kita tambah ing? The first spelling rule, kamu tak ubah pun the verb. Kamu tak ubah pun ejaan verb tu, because most verbs you just add ing at the end. Kamu hanya tambah ing sahaja di belakang verb tersebut. Alright, so for example, we have study, studying. You just add ing over here. And then we have walk, walking. Again, you just add ing. Rule number 2. For the verbs ending with the letter E, untuk kata kerja yang berakhir dengan huruf E, you drop the E, remove the E, buang E, and then gantikan dengan ing. Okay, for example, move. So you put away the E and it will become moving. Okay, it will become moving. And the next one, which is have, as you've seen earlier, have, you move the E and you add ing. So it will become having. Alright, and the last spelling rule, which is rule number 3, is verb that ends with a vowel and a consonant, you double the consonant. Beberapa verb yang hujungnya ada huruf vokal dan huruf consonant, kamu doublekan consonant tersebut and then tambah ing. Let's see some examples. So like the word chat, you see it ends with letter A and T. Okay? A and T. And therefore, you double the T and then I add ing. So it becomes chatting. And also like, just like swim, right? So it has a vowel I and then M. So you double the consonant M and then add ing. Of course, there's always some exception to the rules. Look it up on Google and see what are some of the other examples. Alright, present continuous has its positive or affirmative and negative form. So yang sebentar tadi yang Madam tunjuk adalah bentuk positif present continuous. And now let us see the negative form of present continuous. But I will also show you the contractions, singkatan. As you know, when you use the negative form, you can contract it. Kamu boleh singkatkan the spelling. I will show you. So for the singular pronoun or singular subject like she, he, it, Alina, the cat, the boy, my father, you use isn't. Comes from is not. Is not. But usually in English, we can contract it. We can singkatkan dia menjadi isn't. So, let's see some examples. Contoh ayat, okay? So, the first one, she isn't watching TV. So, maksudnya dia tidak menonton TV. Example number 2, Alina isn't doing her work. Alina tidak membuat kerjanya. That's why this is called negative sentence, okay? And then the last example, my mother isn't making dinner. Mak saya tidak memasak makan malam, tidak menyediakan makan malam. Alright. Next, how about the plural subjects, okay? Like we, they, Alina and Suraya, the cats, the boys, and so on. We use aren't. Aren't. Not aren't. Aren't is wrong. It's not quite right. So the pronunciation is aren't. And aren't comes from are not. Tapi disingkatkan menjadi aren't. And then let's see the examples. So the first one we have, we aren't going to the party. We aren't going to the party. Kami tidak pergi ke parti. And then they aren't coming. Mereka tak datang. They aren't coming. Okay. And the last example, The cats aren't allowed to enter this room. The cats aren't allowed to enter this room. Kucing-kucing itu tidak dibenarkan untuk masuk ke dalam bilik ini. So, it's negative, alright? But again, special cases. So, for the pronoun I, we cannot remember. I, we use am, right? So, this is how you use the negative form for I and am. Okay, so you write it like this. I'm not. I'm not. It comes from I am not. But when you shorten it, it will become I'm not. For example, I'm not reading a book. I'm not reading a book. Alright. And then for you, because you we use are, then the negative form is aren't. You aren't. Okay. For example, you aren't allowed to enter this room. You aren't allowed to enter this room. Alright, now moving on, let's see how to form questions in using present continuous. Macam mana nak bina soalan menggunakan present continuous? It's actually easy. Teknik dia sama sahaja dengan macam mana kita nak buat soalan dengan yang lain. Okay, so look at this example. Am I having dinner? Am I having dinner? The second one, is he drinking coffee? Is he drinking coffee? The third example, are they playing video games? Are they playing video games? So, did you notice how is the questions formed? Perasan tak macam mana soalan ini dibina menggunakan present continuous? Yes, as you can see, the verbs to be like am, is, and are put in front at the beginning. Verb to be diletakkan di hadapan, selepas tu baru subject. Itu untuk soalan. And of course, don't forget your question mark. Okay, well done everybody. Wow, what an awesome job. Thank you for joining my class today. But I will make this lesson into 2 parts. So this is part 1 of the explanation, and I will dive into the practice found in your English Plus 1 textbook in the second part. I will put the link to the second part on the screen as well as in the description box below. Sebab madam tak nak video ni terlalu panjang. So I guess that's all for now. I'll see you in the second part. And please do stay updated with this channel by clicking on the subscribe button down below as well as ring the bell untuk menjadi orang yang pertama tahu bila Madam Zeti upload video yang baru di channel ini. And if this video is helpful, do give it a thumbs up and share it around with all of your friends. See you in the next part of this lesson video. Goodbye everybody. Stay home and stay safe. Take care. Assalamualaikum.